What's up, everybody? This is Kieran Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I am hopefully live playing Fallout 4. Oh, thank God. I am. I tried going live before. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, man.
You look like you could use a drink.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
Let's see what you have.
Everything hand-tooled.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
Let's see what you have.
Odds and ends.
Oh, it's good to see you, Philippe. Yeah, I did, yeah. My Fallout streams have done really well, for whatever reason. That's why, it's always weird what hits, you know?
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Hopefully this stream will do that well. Oh well. If not, it's a pleasant surprise. Either way, my channel's growing. Yeah.
You'll find me some jet. Then I can use this.
I'm at 448 subs now, so I'm almost at 450, which is great. I've gained a lot of subscribers lately, and my general channel views are up. Just across the board, my channel is up over. So yeah, aside from just Fallout, I've just in general had a better month than normal for streams. So
Sight to help you.
yeah, time of day, yeah, many factors. Yeah, that's true. Definitely.
When did it get so quiet?
Plus, I'm just like I said, I've got a lot to look forward to. I purchased Death Stranding 2. Repurchased it, got the deluxe edition. I was hoping to have enough money to get it. Like I said, if there's a game I would get at launch, it'd be Death Stranding 2. And if there's a game I'd splurge a little bit extra, I would. And I got it. So I'm stoked for that. Depending on if you're free, I'll be streaming that midnight on the 24th Eastern Time. The deluxe edition comes with 2 days early access and a bunch of other cool stuff. Like I said, normally I wouldn't get something like that, but it's one of those situations where I love this game so much and the series so much that I would. And it's not too often you get a Hideo Kojima game anyway, so. I need to figure out where to get fucking oil. That's one of the supplies for building that I lack the most of. And it's important for generators and water pumps and shit like that. and it looks really good. Death Stranding was a fucking great game, but it was kind of rough around the edges because he was trying to do something that nobody had ever done, like legitimately. You know what I mean? And so there was, there was legitimately rough edges just because it was, for like almost like a new genre, And with this game, he could have been like, I'm gonna do more of the same, but he didn't. Yeah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I'm just going to reload my save. He could have done, more of the same. Like, oh, hey, it's iterative. And instead he took 6 years to just fully overhaul it. Everything. Get everything he wanted to do. Because he didn't want to be tied down to a series as long as Metal Gear. He did Metal Gear for 30 years. 30 plus years. And he's, 60s now, so he's like, well, I don't want to do it. So Death Stranding 2, I think, is going to be the last one, or at least the last one from Kojima. Because he wanted to take everything he learned from the first game and make the game that he couldn't originally, because like I said, he was all this figuring it out. Yeah, they did. They both came out in 2019. I know that Death Stranding came out in November of 2019. I'm not sure about A Plague Tale. But I'll look that up in a second. So he did want to do a sequel to fully capitalize on the potential because there was all this figuring out, working out the kinks, doing a type of game that had never been done. But he also didn't want to be tied to Death Stranding like he was for Metal Gear because, well, I mean, he did Metal Gear for decades and he's 60s. He's very conscious of the fact that he's getting older, and so he wants to do all these different series while he still can. So he's like, okay, Death Stranding 2 is going to be the last Death Stranding that I do. So I want every single thing that I wanted to be in the original game has to be in this game, and it has to be a revolution. So it's like the jump from Metal Gear Solid 1 to Metal Gear Solid 2, quantum leap. And that's why it took 6 years. People are like, why did it take so long? Because it wasn't just more of the same. Everything's been overhauled and retooled. So, and yeah, if you never played A Plague Tale, it's worth it. And it's very sad. And A Plague Tale Innocence, there's A Plague Tale Innocence and A Plague Tale Requiem. They're both two parts of the same story. A Plague Tale Innocence is good, but it has some problems. A Plague Tale Requiem is fucking fantastic. You need to play Innocence to get into Requiem, though. Requiem is so much better than Innocence, it's not even funny. And yeah, they will depress the shit out of you. May 2019. So it came out just before my birthday, and about 6 months before Death Stranding. So, uh, Plague Tale came out in the first half of 2019, and Death Stranding came out in the second half. But yeah, they both came out in the same year. They're both good. You might even get to see me play them. Because I think my girlfriend would like them. Samantha. I really think she would enjoy them. I had them both. I played them both extensively. I just played them at launch, so several years ago now. Because A Plague Tale is good. The problem with it was the gameplay was kind of like it was story focused and the gameplay was just okay. So when you came to play A Plague Tale Innocence, you came for the story and the world. It was a beautiful handcrafted world, great story, and the gameplay was just it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. And with A Plague Tale Requiem, they really focused on upping the gameplay and making the gameplay match, and so it's just all around a better game. But it's not like two disconnected things. A Plague Tale Requiem begins right after Innocence and it expects you to have played the first game. You can't just start with Requiem or you will be so confused. So it's kind of like you have to put in the work to play the first game to get into the second, but it's worth it. And they're working on a third game now, a spinoff. They just announced that Plague Tale Legacy, and it's about a side character that they introduced in Requiem. That's a fan favorite. She's a pirate that helps you, and it shows like her life before. And it looks good. I'll probably get it because it's made by the same team. It's just they kind of finished the story with Hugo and Amicia in Requiem. Just trying to sort my inventory out a little bit. Shit got cluttered. Would it be better off just putting... Yeah, probably.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The sight never lies.
Yeah, I'll leave my mods here for the time being. This is where I come back and work on weapons the most. Ooh, anxiety is a bitch. Oh yeah, now... There's another settlement I can get.
Someone there?
Fuck you, bro. That's who's there.
What was that?
I love this. I love this pistol. It's really great. Plus, I just love it when you have like a revolver. I'm sorry, a revolver is what I meant to say. You pull it out, he spins the barrel. Just a nice touch. But yeah, if you like it, you said you like emotionally moving games. Both Plague Tale games are worth it. Oh, it is. And if you like stealth games, Plague Tale is worth it. It's a stealth game at its core. This is just a base game app. Then there's the 2 DLCs that add maps, Far Harbor and Nuka World. It's not quite as big as Skyrim, but it's much denser. Like, you can see the big-ass city over there. That's Boston. And you can see on the map it's fucking huge. This is Boston. This is Massachusetts. They call it the Commonwealth, but it's in and around Boston. So, this is Boston right here. Fucking huge. But then you have, Lexington, Concord, Salem, like the Salem, and a bunch of other settlements. So it's not as big as Skyrim. It's still big, but it's denser because it's a more urban setting. Like, that whole city over there is explorable. That's not background, props. Like, a lot of it is ruins, because obviously this is the apocalypse, but it's explorable, and you can see all the settlements, shipwreck.
You've got to help! They've kidnapped my husband!
Who kidnapped him?
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
Do you know where they took him?
I'm pretty sure. I'll mark it on your map. We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring him back safe, okay? Kids could earn their keep too.
But, and then the DLC, there's 2 DLCs that add new maps. They're both really big. They're actually pretty big. Far Harbor takes you to Maine, and has a kind of like a fisherman Maine vibe. And then Nuka World takes you to like the Fallout version of Disney World, but it's fucked up and taken over by raiders. Nuka World. So I'm headed to the city anyway then.
Now we're gone. I'm just hoping they don't come back.
And a lot of people shit on Fallout 4 for some reason. They thought it wasn't a real Fallout game, yada yada yada. I disagree completely. Fallout 4 is probably my favorite Fallout game. But you can see this whole city is explorable. Like I said, it's ruins, but you can enter it, go around, there's a ton of buildings. Oh, this dude.
Hey.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth. Right here.
Sure. Let's take a look.
And this game actually has a lot of stuff that I wish the other Fallout games had. No, he doesn't really have anything I need. People bitched that the previous Fallout games looked too visually drab, so they really overhauled the style and aesthetics. And I think this is Bethesda's most attractive game. And obviously, that's highly subjective, but, you know, they managed to make it colorful and vivid without being silly, so it still feels like the apocalypse, but it's not drab. And they did it using the aesthetic of the 50s. Fallout is all about, like, a world that never left the 50s, even though... if I'm not mistaken, the bomb dropped in 2077. So even before the nuclear world hit, it was a lot farther along than our world. But they never left the style of the 50s. So when they wanted to overhaul the look of this game, they overhauled it by leaning into the 50s aesthetic, the pastel colors, and stuff like that. Plus you have the New England architecture. It's just cool. And previous Fallout games didn't have a great gunplay. That was generally accepted. Even in Fallout 3 New Vegas, the gunplay was shit. Even when the game came out, the gunplay was bad. And after so many years, it's really aged. They had VATS where you would target enemies. That was good, but the actual gunplay, they really worked on overhauling the shooting in Fallout 4. Plus, it's a post-apocalyptic game where you can get a Tommy gun.
That's a better shape than I expected. Still here?
Oh, wow, that's cool. It's a legendary pipe revolver pistol. Bullets explode on impact. Huh. Well, that's worth keeping. And this is the only Bethesda game where you can really tweak your weapons. You can customize every gun that you have. And choose the muzzle, the receiver, the stock, everything about it. And I'm really into gun customization in games like these, so fits me.
You picked on the wrong people today.
Huh? Hearing shit.
You are...
Who's there?
This is gonna be fun.
Where'd they go?
Spread out! Find him!
Quit, did they?
I just want to make sure that I fucking killed all the raiders before I tried to rescue the guy. I don't need him being collateral damage.
Going up. Third floor.
What the?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Just wanted to be sure.
Please, you've got to help me.
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my God. Thank you. Let's go.
I could have just paid the 300 caps for the ransom, and I mean, I would have got, you know, I had it definitely, but you know, this way I got some loot, explored, got a new icon on my map. Why the fucking raiders honestly would think that some random person in the fucking wasteland would have 300 caps is fucking hilarious. But then again, they show the raiders in Fallout are usually fucking adult junkies. So I guess, you know, they're just so fucked up on meth or Fallout meth that they're not thinking clearly, because it's like, these people are living in a shack. You think they have fucking 300 caps on them? You didn't think this through. You probably spent more fucking, like, resources feeding him than you would get from them.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we've decided to join the Minutemen. You can count on our help if you need it.
Sweet, now I can build on this place.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Hold on, I'm trying to see all what you said. Yeah. Well, they didn't start working on this until until after Skyrim was done, man. They did Fallout 3, and then they focused on Skyrim, and then after Skyrim was done is when they went full production on this. So this game actually technically was only in full production for like 4 years, maybe 5 years. It just, you know, that's the problem with rotating teams, you know? That's why it's taken God knows how many fucking years for Elder Scrolls 6. Because they have the one team, and they make games relatively quickly. And if you look, they keep releasing them pretty quickly. The problem is, they have one team and they have 3 games. So, they released Fallout 4 4 years after Skyrim. That's a pretty average turnaround for a game this size. But then, they had to work on Starfield, and so they have to rotate it out, like... So, it's not, they release games quickly, it's just... They have to get through 2 other games to get to the game in the series that you want. So it's like, you know, they just like now, it'll be God knows how many years until we get a new Fallout game. Because it's already been 10 years since this game came out. Well, 10 years this year. Amazing how time flies. And they're full production now on Elder Scrolls 6. So they won't even start Fallout 5 or whatever they call it till Elder Scrolls 6 is released. So we're, But then again, I've also heard that they might get somebody else to make a Fallout game. That the show was, the show was wildly popular. I mean, it was a massive hit that exceeded even their expectations. Like the sheer fucking hype. So there's a rumor that Microsoft wants, more Fallout games quicker, which makes sense. So they're hiring another team to make it in tandem. Which, makes sense. Fallout New Vegas wasn't even done by Bethesda. It was done by Oblivion. I'm sorry, Obsidian. My bad. Obsidian. Okay? So, and that way we can, maybe get a fucking Fallout game, sooner. Technically Fallout 76 came out, but that I'm not really counting that because it's a fucking online game. It's more, like an MMO kind of, sort of. So, I'm talking about, it's been 10 years since we had a single-player Fallout game, which is what Fallout's known for. So, if they can get another developer fucking come through, that would be fantastic. We could, they would have to sacrifice quality, but maybe we would have to wait fucking 15 years for a new game. And I firmly believe that's another reason why it took so long to make GTA 6 as well. Not because Rockstar wasn't working on it, but the main Rockstar team focused on one game at a time. So after they finished GTA 5, their focus for the next 5 years was on Red Dead Redemption 2. So they didn't even fully start, go full speed on GTA 6 until after 2018. Because, after they finished Red Dead 2, okay, now we can fully focus. And I'm not complaining. Red Dead Redemption 2 is fucking amazing, but, people think, GTA 6 was in full development for 12 years. No. I guarantee you, it's been in full development at most 7 years. So, that is a little on the longer side, but it's not a full fucking 12 years. And I think the reason why it's been in development for so long is because the hype riding it, that if GTA 6 comes out and it is not absolutely fucking legendary, it will be a colossal fucking disappointment. With how big GTA 5 is, with how many people know GTA 5, with how popular it is, just good won't be good enough. It could be a good game, and it will still disappoint people. So, whatever they come out with GTA 6 has to be absolutely fucking amazing. So, I think that's why it's taken longer than usual, because they want to make sure they get it right. And I understand that. Like I said, even if the game was just good, if it wasn't fucking amazing, people would be fucking so upset. So there's a lot of hype, riding on it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. I need to send one of the settlers to Sanctuary to establish a supply chain. First, in order to do that, I need to create a beacon to call more people. And I don't have enough copper to make it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'll have to come back. But yeah, so, I think that's the reason, because it has to be fucking legendary. And I will say this. Obviously, we won't be able to fully tell until, you know, it comes out, but I will say what I've seen in GTA 6 so far actually does look pretty fucking sick. I was really impressed with the game and the trailer and all that, you know? The setting looks amazing. Modern Florida is like the best fucking place to make a GTA game. All the crazy shit, you know, and the total, like, juxtaposition of the city of Miami, or Vice City, of course, in GTA, where it's, you know, got a Spanish influence, you know, in a big city, and then the rural countryside where it's like rednecks and hillbillies, fucking gators out of the marsh. Like, the juxtaposition, like, it is the perfect place for a GTA game, you know? I like the angle they're going where it's like a love story. That is something that not only Rockstar has never really done, but
Seems to be growing well.
it's not something that you really see in a lot of crime games like this, sandbox games where it's like a love story, like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of caper. You know, visually it looks fucking amazing. They've already confirmed. People thought that it looked too good to be true. Like, oh no, there's no way this is really running, or if it is, it's on a maxed out PC. They've confirmed the trailer for GTA 6 was running on a base PS5. Like, it looks that good. And I don't know why people were so surprised by that, because say what you want to about Rockstar, they've always pushed graphical boundaries. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out fucking 6 years ago, going on 7, and still looks fucking outstanding to this day. GTA 5, I know it's been ages now, but when GTA 5 came out, it looked fucking unbelievably good. Rockstar has always pushed visual boundaries.
Yeah.
And I think it also kind of has proven to people that they were kind of wrong, because there was this general consensus that graphics in gaming have stalled, that this generation, graphics didn't really get much better. And basically what happened is really simple. I'm trying to figure out the way to put it. The pandemic. The pandemic fucked this generation. It occurred right as they were launching. You know, they launched in the middle of it, and so it greatly extended not only this generation, but it extended the cross-generation gap. Because for like the first 3 years of PS5 and Xbox Series X, they were really hard to get and not widely available. So developers didn't want to put games that were next-gen exclusives that could really take advantage of the system, because then, you know, who's going to buy it? So we got a shit ton of cross-gen games, more than we probably ever got because of the pandemic. And then, obviously, once it became actually available to get a PS5 or a Series X, you know, where you could actually get one reliably, then the turnover's not going to happen overnight. Those next wave of games are in production. But now we're seeing these games that really take advantage of the next-gen consoles. Or not next-gen, but you know what I mean, a PS5, Series X. And people are seeing, like, oh no, graphics have advanced. They just saw, like, the opening games and thought, well, this is much better. Yeah, because it's cross-gen, dog. They can improve the resolution, they can improve the frame rate, they can add here and there, but it's still the bones of a PS4 and Xbox One game. In order to fully take advantage of the hardware, it has to be built from the ground up to take advantage of the hardware, and nobody wanted to do that when nobody could buy them. But we've seen a ton of games that are really showing off the power, like Alan Wake 2, fucking incredible. Could not be done on PS4 and Xbox One. Still one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. There's more. You know, it'll come to me. But there's, you know, fucking GTA 6 looks fucking amazing. Has fucking fluid physics for the beer bottles and shit. Like, just ridiculous attention to detail. Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. People thought that game looked so fucking good that it couldn't be real, and they had to actually pause it and show, no, this is a real dev demo that we're working on. Like, they stopped the demo and moved the camera around and showed that it wasn't a pre-made shit. That's how good it looked. People didn't think it was real. They had to stop them and show them dev footage. They just showed the demo for The Witcher 4. And obviously, you know, the game is a few years out. I think they said, like, in 2027 at the earliest. But it looks fucking outstanding. And they confirmed it was running on a base PS5. It looks fucking awesome. So, you know, the graphics leap is coming. It just took longer because of the pandemic. But, like, nobody could have anticipated the fucking pandemic. We have outbreaks of shit all the time. It happens, but not like this. The last time we had a pandemic like this was the fucking Spanish flu in America in, like, 1914, 1916. And that was over 100 years ago, so pretty much nobody alive now was alive then to remember it. So kind of, you know, fucked up the whole world. And China, the place where we get the stuff to make the consoles, to make the PCs, was the place that got hit the hardest. Both because it started there, and because China is known for being incredibly dense population-wise. And they huddle together, and while that's great for efficiency, when you have a virus, it's fucking terrible. So, not only was the whole world getting fucked, but the place they relied to make the parts for the systems, for the PC, got fucked the hardest. Making it really hard, not just for people to buy them, but for console manufacturers to produce them. There wasn't enough chips and shit to go around. And if you're a major developer and you're making a game that's super expensive, you're not going to put it on a system that nobody can get. So they hedged their bets and they made a lot of games cross-gen. And people saw that and they assumed that this whole generation didn't look that much better. And no, it does. But yeah, people are going to do what people are going to do. I'm just pointing out it's silly. What's, you know, something that seemingly to me should be self-evident is not. And sometimes I have to remind myself that, like, I'll see somebody ask a question and I'll be like, what do you mean? Why would you even ask that question? Because to me, it just seems like it should be so fucking apparent. But no, it's not, you know, to other people. And I have to remind myself of that. And it's not just a graphical thing either. It's also the whole rise of the SSD. For the longest time, game developers have been fighting increasing load times. The games got prettier, but they also had more data to load. And they PS4 and Xbox One, they just went to installing the games entirely to the hard drive. Because it wasn't amazingly fast, but it was still faster than reading it from the disc. Still wasn't enough, you know? And so it's like been a battle since like... well, honestly, as long as discs have been around. But it really became a problem with Blu-ray. Blu-ray could fit all these great things in it, you know. But the problem is, Blu-ray was slow. And a lot of games got around that by installing parts of the hard drive. PS3 was the first system to do that. Well, I mean, it was the first system to, you know, rely on Blu-rays. They were kind of ahead of the curve there. But, so they've been fighting loading this entire time. Both the load times that you do see and the load times that you don't. People don't seem to realize that the load times also factor into the design of the world. They have to make sure that you can't move through the world faster than it can load up. So in many games, they used to use all these tricks to ensure that. Having to open a door slowly, giving the game time to load, having to funnel so that you couldn't flee into part of the world. So they were fighting the load times you could see and the load times you couldn't. And the SSD changed all of that. SSD is so fucking fast now, just like an average SSD, that they can't, like, they literally can load it faster than a player could ever go through it. So, you know, people look at SSDs, and I don't think they realize the true potential, because... yes, it makes the actual load time shorter, fast traveling and all that, loading interior buildings, but it also allows them to design worlds they couldn't before. You know, like, people wanted the web swinging in Spider-Man PS4 to be faster, And they're like, why isn't it faster? Sony couldn't make it faster. They wanted to deliver a Manhattan that was what you'd expect. And that world was super dense. But they could not have Spider-Man swing faster, or they would have broken the game. Or had to compromise the world and the density and the graphics. With Spider-Man 2 with the SSD, that was no longer a problem. So, oh wow, Spider-Man now is dramatically faster because they don't have to worry about, oh, if he swings too fast, he'll outpace the loading and fuck the game. It changes what they can design. They no longer have to have a transition, you know, like a hallway to help unload the assets and hide it loading, or something like that, you know? Especially for open world games, where loading and unloading is like literally the crux of the problem. Because that's what you're doing literally more than anything else in an open world game, is loading assets in and out across that player. And whereas when you make a normal type of game, like a linear game, you can really control the assets loading and unloading because you're going a linear progression. You know the player in this level is going to have to go this one way. So you can optimize everything to load from that one way, because that's the only way you can go. In open world, you can go fucking anywhere. The player could go this direction, up, down, you know, circle around. So they can't just optimize everything for one thing. It has to be optimized in 15 different ways. It's the biggest hurdle that open world games face, and it's no longer really a hurdle due to fucking SSDs, where loading is now virtually a non-issue. So, you know, graphically, yes, this generation is advancing, but it's more than just graphically. The SSD is a fucking game changer that fixes a problem that they've had issues with ever since they moved to discs. You know, when the game started out, they used flash memory and cartridges, and those had limited storage capacity, but they were super fast. And then they moved to CDs with the PS1, DVDs with the PS2, and all those problems, you know, they could hold way more data. They could have CD quality sound, because, I mean, well, they literally use CDs for PS1, but they were slow. They had to, you know, actually deal with loading for the first time, and it's been a problem, and now it's not. So, like, it's an answer to a problem that has been around for, like, 4 generations. And, like I said, of course, it means less load times, but it also means a change in the way that games are designed. They can have things next to each other that they would break another console because it couldn't load it in all at once, you know? And we've already seen games take advantage of it. You know, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. They have entire levels that you flip between instantly. They'll have you, like, smack a crystal and it switches levels. That's not like a trick. They're actually switching levels because they can load it in so fast, they can switch from one level to another in an instant. So they have all these sequences where you go in and out of portals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna travel to the city. I have some water. So there's just, you know, and I don't think people fully understand the applications of SSD. Like I said, it's not just about the load screens that you see, it's the ones that you don't that factor into the game design.
Damn sense could be anywhere.
That's no longer really an issue. You know, and that's another reason why I think the GTA 6 is going to floor people, because Rockstar's taken full advantage of the SSD. They can build areas of impossible density. And it also changes the way that they load in assets. Okay, so I'm trying to break it down in a way that's understandable. Before, they could never load all of the available system power. They could never load all the available system power because they always had to be loading what's ahead and what's back. So, let's say, give you an example. A 360 game, a PS3 game. Let's say they can load 100 assets at once. Just an example. Obviously, it's a lot more than that. Well, let's say they can load 100 assets at once. They can't load 100 assets right in front of you because they also have to be loading assets ahead of you and behind you so that you don't get out of the game and it has to load. So they can only use so much of their processing power on what's right in front of you because they also have to be loading what's behind you and what's ahead of you. However, the SSD now loads in objects so fast that they can literally throw everything the system's got at what's right in front of you, because by the time you get to the next part ahead of you, they'll already have swapped it out and swapped it in. So it also even changes the way that they load in assets, because instead of having to have like some of the power spent to the assets in front of you and then a lot spent to behind and ahead of you, they can spend it all on what's right here because they can switch it out so fast, allowing them to get the most out of it.
The holster. Excuse me, but I am very busy right now.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
That's right, I need to talk to her by junk.
Hey, Myrna.
Remember, I don't search sense. Supplies are just for humans.
So, you know, yeah,
Everything you
SSDs,
need.
it helps. Yeah, the Matrix.
Better days, hasn't it?
Ah, shit.
You need protection. Everyone does.
Let's see what you have.
Something for everyone.
And top up my ammo while I'm up here. Okay, now I'm underweight. Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot. I need to go back to that. In order to get more settlers there than whatever's there in the default, you have to build an antenna to call people, and you have to have an antenna and a power generator, and I didn't have the copper. That's what I was doing. I bought some junk. Once I get more people there, I can take them and I can create a settlement line. And once you do that, it basically connects all your settlements and pulls all the resources together. So you can use any resource from any settlement and any other settlement you want to make a supply chain. Otherwise, you're just limited to whatever they have here, which usually isn't much. Fuck, I need more ceramic. Ah, see? Fuck. Oh well, shit happens. Actually, if I have enough supplies, I can just take some ceramic from my settlement. Like I said, once I get the settlement connected, I won't have to worry about supplies. I have enough. See, you can see all of the supplies that I've chained. And it's really cool because if you want to, you can have every settlement in the game all in one network, sharing supplies. Basically, have the fucking bases all across the land. Super cool. I need, what do I need? Yeah, I need to build the generator. And I need copper, ceramic, and I need ceramic as well. I think ceramic is actually the main thing I needed. You also use junk to upgrade your weapons. So in this game, junk is actually not junk. It's quite the opposite, actually. But it makes sense. This game is set in the apocalypse. In the apocalypse, you got to get real thrifty, and you got to use what you have, including shit that people discarded. So it makes sense, tonally. And now we should have assign her to Sanctuary Hills. So now we have a connection between them, and now we have access to all the resources that I have at the other places where I can actually build shit. Good stuff. And honestly, the settlement building in this game, I find it very addictive. I literally could get so into this that I neglected doing any of the quests and exploring, and I just got so into building up the settlements. Although you don't have to, actually. It's totally optional. The game, gives you the basic fucking tutorial. But after that, you can engage with it as much as you want or don't want. So you don't really have to do it. But you get supplies and shit for doing it, so there is a valid reason to do it. You're not just doing it for shits and giggles. Yes. Oh, sweet. Now we have 6 people here. Of course, that means I have to keep them happy, make beds and shit. Oh no, I haven't beaten it. One of these days I need to go back and play it more. Okay, now they're happy, they have all their needs met. Now they have plenty of water. And when they have more water, you get all the excess stuff they don't use. Purified water is worth a fortune, so you can make a shit ton of money just from purified water. Now I'll store all my junk here.
handy, aren't you?
You can put different sights on the weapons, different clips, you know, all that is great. Paint jobs.
Yeah?
Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I need to rest for 3 days to get the chick to restock, and I'll buy more junk. Shops restock every 3 days. Are you doing nothing? Do you? 5 people are watching me. Hell yeah. Thank you who's watching. I really appreciate you. You should like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I need to rest for 2 more days. You can also upgrade your armor, upgrade your power armor. It's basically like a fucking mech suit that you get in. It's great.
At least it's not raining.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I might as well talk to Preston real quick. I completed the quest for the settlement.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
I rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole Commonwealth behind us. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to...
Like I said, you can never have too many junk. You use it for weapon modifications, armor modifications, building settlements. It's very important. And that chick I talked to is like the foremost junk salesman in the game.
Read that interview you gave. I think you said at the end about having hope. Good on you.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. Always.
I'll take a look, sure.
Anything at...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Everyone in this city is always jumping at shadows. Chill out is what I say.
I'll wait here for 24 hours. Well, 3 days. So I can get it in restock. What's up? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Gotta accept.
No.
Is it what you're looking for? We have everything.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
We sell everything. Stim packs.
Mm-hmm. I'll take a look, sure. Uh-huh.
Diamond City Surplus. Open 24 hours.
Hey,
Shoot.
Piper.
You hungry? These always keep me going.
That's all for now.
All right.
Hey.
You say the word. Sure. Take a peek.
There we go. I'm just trying to get underweight. I can fast travel back. Store all my junk.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
Hey, no, it's okay, babe. Almost happy to see you. Although, here in a little bit, I have to take a short break as well. I have to go to the store
I hope you find your son.
for my aunt to get her some cigarettes. Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'll try to
Yeah.
make myself useful.
Well, I'm happy to have you as long as I can.
See a grown man feeling sorry for himself. Huh.
Hey, channeling that anger somewhere else.
Yeah, that's great. That's keeper. I love you too, babe. Well, you know what I mean. I'm talking about like today. As long as I can have you today, you know. The thing about us is we both have problems sleeping. We both have schedule changes, so our schedules aren't consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Fuck, I didn't mean.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Sure, let's take a look.
You break it, you buy it.
I've had a rough day. I haven't slept incredibly well the past couple of days, so I've been kind of tired, and it's been kind of making me pissy. For one, and then right after I got up, I had to go to the store already once today, and then I had to.
Certainly seen better days.
After doing that, I had to take out like 3 different bags of trash and make multiple trips, and it was raining. That was fun.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always happy to...
Sure.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be real hot and sunny later this week. Just today it's rainy. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't sleep well as I could. So my day already got off to a shit start, and then I fucking had to go and do all this shit, go in the rain, go to the store, and now I'm gonna go back. And sometimes it's just exhausting. It just feels like I never get ahead, you know? Feels like I'm doing everything I can just to keep going, you know, and not get ahead, and it's exhausting. And it's like if I take just a minute to myself for anything, it piles up so quickly, you know? I don't do the trash, and then I've got 3 enormous bags of trash to take out, you know? It's like I can't, anytime I take a moment for myself or whatever, I always pay for it later, having to do way more, you know? And it piles up and it can overwhelm me. Oh, and like I said, there's nobody else to do it, you know? So it's not like, well, if I don't do it, you know? So it puts a lot of pressure on me where it's like, if I don't get it done, it doesn't get done. And then, you know, people depend on me to get it done. No, she's not. She's not. The question isn't, can she? It's will she? And the answer is no.
Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
Let's see what you got.
Odds and ends.
Uh-huh.
And the problem is, if I don't do it, my dad's probably going to have to do it, and he is disabled. So, you know, it's bad enough that, like, you know, having to do it, but it's like, if I don't do it, people I care about, they suffer. It's a whole fucking thing. And to a certain extent, I'm used to it, but it's just, you know, some some days it's just overwhelming. You know, and it goes hand in hand with my anxiety. Some days it's just a lot, you know? Oh, yeah, how's it going, Samurai? Always good to see new people. You know, like, and see, that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Is like with my anxiousness, there's no explanation. Sometimes I will just be more anxious just because I cannot control it. Like, I'll tell somebody I'm more anxious, and they're like, "Oh, did something happen?" I'm like, "No." Like, I get why you would think that. Nothing happened. I'm just having a bad day. Like, I can just be more anxious that day for no fucking reason. Unfortunately.
What's up?
I'm gonna go clear out this settlement. Well, actually. You know, so when, like, I'm already suffering really badly from other problems, other anxiety, and then this shit happens on top. It just fucking sucks.
Out there somewhere! You'll pay for that!
Dude, I am not ever in the mood for trolling, but I'm especially not in the mood for trolling right now, so I want you to understand that if you keep saying shit like that, you're gonna be kicked. Yeah, that fucking guy. Huh. Oh, thank God. God, that guy's the fucking worst. Sweet. You don't see comments from a samurai, Samantha? Probably auto-censored it. He was being racist and talking about, I remember Hiroshima, the nuke. And he was using English. So, like, deliberately being, like, racist to Asian people. And, like, I'm never in the fucking mood for racism, but I'm especially not in the fucking mood today. Okay, Piper, can you come here so I can give you some shit?
Hey.
Where?
Two.
YouTube sometimes gets it right, and they have things that, like, auto-flags them. I think that's all of these fuckers. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me grab as many of these as I can. These are all, they comes into junk.
Hey.
What can I do?
Yep, sweet. I go there, and now I've completed that quest, and now they'll join the Minuteman. That's another settlement. Oh, God. I mean, potentially, maybe. But I'll just keep banning him forever until he gets fucking bored. You know?
I knew you would help us.
Hi.
Got a few things for trade, if you're interested. Lord knows it wasn't always that way.
I'll take a look, sure.
Thanks for agreeing to help.
Just a hired man doing a job.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Not much else
I need
to
an
say.
honest opinion, and I figure you've got no reason to lie to me.
What's your question?
My question is, do you think a person can change? I mean, really changed, like deep down.
Sure I do. The ability to change and adapt is a fundamental part of being human.
I think you must be right. My dad's a good example. He used to drink all day and he never did any work. And then one day everything changed. He stopped drinking completely and started to work really hard, sometimes long past sunset. He suddenly seemed to care a lot more about what happened to the farm and to us. Honestly, it was nice.
Great. Sounds like he just needed to change his priorities.
No question about that. I guess I just wanted to know it was normal, what happened to him. Thanks for helping me sort things out.
I expect you want to talk to the Warwicks.
Not many people would offer help to strangers.
Oh, is he down there or over there? Yeah. I guess there's like a lower level I'm not seeing.
I didn't know what we were gonna do.
Fuck it. First thing I'll do is go back and repair my power armor. I got fucking wrecked.
Wait. What are you building?
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
There we go. Now my armor's restored.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
Power armor makes you a lot stronger, lets you take a lot more damage, yada yada yada. But you have limited use of it, so it's not something I bring out unless it's like the big guns. And as you can see, that factory was crawling with fucking insane super mutants, including that one that I barely took out with the armor, Big Mac. So that's why I usually don't run around in the power armor, but for that situation I did. There he is.
The mute fruit's really
Yeah.
You should
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen. We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
Fuck yeah. Now I can use this settlement. First thing I've got to do is create a beacon to call more people to the farm. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta go back to Sanctuary.
Hey.
Shoot. Probably have something you can use.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can get out of the power armor. Buy some more junk. See, what I'm doing is, if you build a recruitment thing and then you send a settler back to another place, you can create a supply chain between settlements, and so you can use all your supplies from one settlement at another. So you want all of your settlements to be connected.
Hey, Myrna.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
Let's see what you got.
Odds and ends.
Now I rest, so settlers come to the settlement, and then I can send one of them to Sanctuary to create a supply chain. And eventually, you can basically have every single settlement in the game as part of one massive supply chain. And that's what I want to do. So you already have one extra person here now. I'll sleep till the day so I can find them. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay. No, sleeping passes the time. It takes some in-game time for settlers to show up. By sleeping, I pass the time and make it happen faster. Now, where are they?
Did Janie tell on me? It was only for a minute. I mean, I thought I saw a toy rocket. I was trying to get it.
I don't care what it was. You know the rules. I know it seems unfair, but we don't know what might be swimming around down here. I won't see my only son wind up in some Myra's belly.
She's always trying to get me in trouble.
She's just looking out for you, like a big sister should. And besides, this isn't about her. It's about you not doing what you're told.
And while I'm at, yeah, might as well clean up some of the bullshit here. Yeah.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
There he is. Now, and you can even see it on the map. See? How many settlements I have all coming back to Sanctuary Hills? Now we got a ton of water here. Now we need to make some defense. Two turrets, automated turrets right near the entrance. Now we're good to go. Oh yeah. Where the fuck is Piper? You can usually give your spare shit to your companion to carry it for you. Make your life easier, but I don't know where the fuck she is. Where the fuck is Piper? Yeah.
You'll find me some gem. Then I can use the sight to help you.
What's up?
There she is. What the fuck?
Point the way.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
I took care of those super mutants. The settlers were relieved to not have them to worry about anymore.
Thank God. Super mutants. Civilians just don't stand a chance against them. As usual, I've got something else for you. I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call.
Sweet, level up. And I just got a perk that allowed me to carry more weight, which is useful. Now I just got an assault rifle.
Printing press while you're at it.
I want to bump this up, and I will. Now I'm going to sleep for 3 days because that's how long it takes for the shops to restock. So I get more junk. You see, yeah. And you can just get stuck building settlements. Like, I found it very addictive.
Please, just... Wait. You're not with the Gunners. Are you here to help us out?
The Gunner's giving you trouble?
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago and had a bit of a dust-up. They ran off too easy once they saw we were gonna fight back. Gunners never back down that quickly. If you can help us shore up our defenses, it sure would help us out a ton.
Not a problem. Gunners are just raiders with better armor.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. We can do this. The Gunners will just smash...
Really, motherfucker? You attacked the wrong settlement today!
This time.
Seems to be growing well. Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Let's see what you got.
I got a little bit of everything.
Oh, God, and they can get in your fucking... When your settlement's attacked, they can get in your power armor. It pisses me off. I understand, like, why from a gameplay perspective, but it's like, it's my power armor. Fuck you.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Not interested.
What a waste.
Carla.
Hey there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
Pretty sure if you give them long enough, they'll get out of it. Yeah. God, what a bitch. There's a way to get him out of it. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. What's up?
Hey, was there a rapper named Tupac?
Yep.
Well, I'm watching Pawn Stars, and supposedly they're going to buy Tupac's car that he was killed in.
Okay, that's kind of morbid. No, come here, Tara.
What?
Come here. Do you see it? You're on camera?
Yeah.
Because I'm streaming. Say hi to Tara.
Hello?
Just wait a second. Fuck, shit, dick. You read that?
Sammy Nara?
What is she saying?
Hi, Tara. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
If you can close the door, I appreciate it. I basically did that because, she, remember we talked, she, didn't think I was actually streaming.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The sight never lies.
There we go. I had to do that. I had to redo that to make sure that bitch couldn't get in my power armor. Otherwise, I have to wait for her to take it off and follow her around to some other location. I really just didn't feel like doing that. But yeah, thanks for doing that. I wanted to prove to her that I was really streaming. And what better way to do it than not only have her see herself on camera, but to then come in here and have you respond to her by name. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake that. So and she just would not fucking believe me no matter how many times I told her. Okay.
Yeah, take that. We won. You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight. We won't forget what you've done for us.
Yeah, well, if she still thinks it's fake, fuck her. I've done everything I can do. I'm not going to go to that length. Okay. Yeah, oh shit, I got like so distracted by all that bullshit. I meant to talk to Trash Can Carla, get junk from her, and use it to upgrade the assault rifle that I got.
You again. Here to trade?
Let's see what you got.
You break it?
Yeah, it's a sick weapon. Fuck yeah. And the paint job looks sick on it too. The Enclave, fucking red trim and accessories. Looks fucking tight.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What, Diamond City's got 2 private things now?
We're so delighted you've chosen us.
Let's see what you got.
Anything and everything.
What's that for?
He just keeps seeing me buy all that scrap because scrap is super important in this game. junk. It seems like junk, but you need it to upgrade your weapons, you need it to build shit at your settlement, and you need it to upgrade your armor. So it's pretty important. One second, babe. I will be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I had to check and see how many cigarettes my aunt had. She could wait. I'd rather go later, after you're asleep, instead of interrupting our time. I'll go do this one more settlement quest, then I'll get back to doing the main story. Fucking anxiety. Oh shit. Fuck yeah, a new set of power armor.
Oh, sorry. Thought you might be one of those forged maniacs, but you don't have the burns. A group of them took over the old ironworks, and they'll shoot you just as soon as look at you.
Who are the Forged?
Bunch of trumped-up raiders, obsessed with fire and metal. That bastard son of mine, Jake, snuck out in the middle of the night to join him. He grabbed my granddad's old sword. It's the closest thing I've got to an heirloom. If you really are with the Minutemen, and you want to help, well, it would mean a lot to me if you could get that sword back.
What about your son, Jake? You don't care what happens to him?
I didn't raise my boys to be raiders. As far as I'm concerned, he's dead to me.
I'll find it.
You're doing me a big favor, and I'll make it up to you as best as I can.
I didn't expect.
Yeah.
find a set of power armor there, you know what I mean? And it's a better one than I've got, so I'm kind of gonna strip it for parts. I kind of understand his frustration. His kid did leave to go become a raider.
Hey.
Which, you know, basically kills people and takes their shit, so I would be kind of pissed off at my kid if they did that too.
What are you building?
That'll sure keep you safe another day.
Yeah, that's true. And even after stripping all this for its parts, it's still something I can use later if I have another set of power armor, so I'll keep the frame around. There, now my armor's getting sick. Ah. Okay, now I can go take care of that problem. I just found that, randomly found that power armor. I wanted to get it back to where I could use it, you know what I mean? The best power armor in the game, you can actually put a jetpack on and fly with it. Hello. Sure. Okay. Love you too, bye. My mom, was, my mom is, getting a delivery and she wanted to know I get it for her. Of course, I said yeah. Yeah, the future meets the end of the world.
We're not alone here. What the fuck was that?
Nothing there now.
What the?
Peekaboo!
What the hell was that? One more obituary. I can't see.
Fuck. Oh well, shit happens. Thankfully, I'm right there. See, you can see the jetpack right there. It depends on how much stamina points you have, but yeah, pretty high.
Someone there? Nothing there now. Who's there?
Shit. Not a big deal. I'll get him one way or another. One way or another. I'm gonna get you one way. Thank you, I appreciate it. That fucking flamethrower. Ah, what a douchebag. Bitch. Yeah, I can. Once I'm not getting fucking shot by all these dick holes. You know, I can find where his fucking body dropped. Oh, here he is. No, wrong one. One of them's got the fucking flamethrower. Dig me, sometimes it can be hard to find the body. Here we go. Flamer. God, what a bunch of stupid assholes. Well, they're distracted fighting whoever. I'll sneak in. Yes, oh my god. So they're just all carrying fucking flamethrowers. What the fuck? Okay.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Time to reel him in.
Ain't nothing.
Guess we showed them.
Yeah, probably. Not a bad idea, honestly.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Just annoying. when you're fighting a bunch of enemies and they're all fucking trying to cook you.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Sweet.
No sign of him now.
Hey.
It is rank in here.
Come on out. I'll make it nice. Nice and quick. You can trust me. Found yourself. In person.
Wish it hadn't come to that. Couldn't part with anything, could they?
No. How much later do you think you're going to be up, Samantha? Just like a rough guesstimate. Ah, damn it. Okay.
This is bullshit.
This is normal for others.
One more obituary.
Trying to figure out a way to get up there. There we go. To the higher level. Yeah, I get that.
Come on.
Oh my god, I hate those fucking guys. Bitch. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I totally understand that. It's just, if you remember, I mentioned Tales of Graces to you, and you said you hadn't seen it. Well, it's one of my favorite games, so I was going to start it up and at least play the intro for you, depending on how much time you had. Oh, I'm trying to figure out a way to fucking get up there. I need to get to the top level. Okay, no, okay, my bad. I guess I have to find a way to get to the top from the inside. It's kind of different than the other games you've been seeing me play, though. It is a Japanese role-playing game, and I'm not sure how you feel about that. I've never played one around you. It's got a very anime-ish inspired style. But I absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan of the series.
No way I could pick this.
No, not really. But I see what you're getting at. You'll understand it when I show it to you. You will.
looks really strong.
Here we go.
Help! If he tries to leave, kill him. You must be pretty strong to make it here.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Slag, and we are the Forged. And you, stranger, you're somebody with some guts. I like that. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
They're gonna kill me.
But I brought everything you asked for. Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be raiding outside the Commonwealth. These people aren't even a threat to us.
Prove to me that you can kill. It's him or you.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
Walk away, Jake. You don't have to do this.
Please let me go.
You're right.
Gonna be, Jake?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to join the Forge. I just want to go home.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well, it's over. 1.
Help!
2. 3.
Ah, fucking flamethrowing bitch. Oh well, not a big deal.
Help!
If he tries to leave, kill him. You must be.
It was easy.
Most of them were never gonna be. CJ,
They're gonna kill me.
stealing. Kill that.
You said.
Prove to me.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
Walk away, Jake. You don't.
Please let me go.
You're right.
Gonna be,
Sure.
I
Jake?
want to join the Forge. I just want to go.
Oh, last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3.
Shit.
Last
Okay.
chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well, it's over.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Here we go.
And I get why you would think that. It's incredibly prevalent in the scene. A lot of people like anime for the fan service. It's what they call it. That's Flightway. That is not me, though. In general, I don't watch anything like that that's really heavy on sex. Because if I'm getting to the point where I'm going to watch something that's really heavy on sex, I'll just watch fucking porn. I don't care if there's some sex in a movie or some sex in a book or whatever, but if it's just sex, I'd rather just watch porn. So that's not the kind of anime I'm into. And Tales of isn't like that at all.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Hi.
Wait, I'm sorry. I messed up. I panicked.
What were you doing with those guys, anyway?
Yeah. Well,
I thought we'd be raiding outside of the Commonwealth, and that if I joined them, I could provide for my family.
I don't know. God, my dad's right. I'm such an idiot.
Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends. I know I've got no right to ask, but I bet if you're there to explain, things with my dad would go easier. I bet if you bring my great-granddad's sword, he'll make it worth your while. He always tries to deal fair with people. I'll wait for you by the overpass near the farm.
It's like, okay, so the best way that I could describe it, hun, is, you know how Dragon's Dogma is like a fantasy RPG that's more Western, more Game of Thrones-ish? You know, Tales of is a fantasy RPG, but one that's more anime-styled. It's fantasy, you know, castles, knights, but it's more anime-ish in aesthetic. Oh, that's cool. And where the fuck is Piper? It's like, where? You'll never hear when I need you, bitch. What the fuck? And this is a really tiny room. Where are you? What? Yeah.
You sure you want to do that?
And now I'm hearing her talk. Oh my god. But I can't tell, like, where? I don't even fucking care. Oh, now you're here. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll come back for that. Or maybe not. Because I didn't guess the password. It's part of hacking. Alright, yeah, let me check the building. See if there's any more here on the fucking roof. Boom, 2 headshots, 2 for 2. Get fucked.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I figure there's probably more of these fuckers. I'm like, yeah, I've already went to all this trouble. I might as well completely clear the place out. Oh shit! I fell into the boiler. Oh well. Shit happens.
Keep moving.
Okay, now let me try teleport back to Bench Farm so I can finish this and get them set up as part of the Minutemen.
What the? Boy, I told you this.
Abraham,
you
what's
showed you a
going on?
face here again.
Is that my boy come home?
What? Jake's back?
Oh, thank God. Papa, please. I know I screwed up pretty big. I thought if I joined up, I could keep them from raiding our farm. I didn't. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't care what you thought. I told you.
Abraham Francis Finch, that's enough.
Mama,
Shut up, Jake. If I hear anything out of either of you, you'll both be peeling potatoes for the next year. I've watched you two go at it for years and tried to let you sort it out for yourselves. Abraham, your son is a grown man. And if you expect him to act like one, then you'd better stop treating him like a child. Jake, your father and I have been out there, and we know it can be dangerous. We just want to make sure you're prepared. There, it's over. And if I hear another word about it from either of you, so help me.
She's right.
Mr. Finch.
She's right. I've been a fool. There's no way I can thank you enough. Here's the caps we agreed on. Plus a bit for helping my boy. I think you should hang on to that sword. It'd put a smile on Granddad's face to know it was being used to help people.
Thanks again for getting me out of there.
Yeah, plus I got a really cool sword out of it. A flaming sword. Pretty cool. Now I was able to send him to Sanctuary Hills. Set up a supply line. Boom. Now it's part of the network. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fallout takes place in the year, like, 2277, I believe. Fallout 4. And the apocalypse occurred in 2077, so even before the apocalypse, they were further along than our world.
That's very funny. But I'm being serious here. I might as well go barefoot for all the trouble these things cause me.
Well, I'll see what we've got. It ain't much, but it might be enough.
That's all I need to hear.
And then I got that, Raider armor. I need to compare it to my armor to see if it's better. If it is, I'll swap it out. That's 50, 50. So... Okay, so yeah, it does look like it's Yeah, okay, let me...
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
They don't have any built-in water, so I'll put some water towers here. Normally I would, purify it. But there's no water that's in the barrier that I can do that on. Well, like, right here, that's almost not enough to do anything with, so fuck it. Better off with the water tower, honestly. So we got a pretty big network now coming into Sanctuary. And now I have to go back to Sanctuary because I want to talk to Preston to complete the quest, basically.
One day, Sanctuary.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
I've seen it.
Good news. Finch Farm has joined us.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Something else has come up. You know how it goes. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
See? And you can randomly get hit by radiation storms. Yeah.
Hey, you ever wonder... Jeez. Hey.
What's up?
You know what this place could use? Cover.
Alright. Okay. I love you. Right. That was a cockroach and a radiated cockroach called a rad roach. I'll be right back, babe. I have to get that delivered from my mom. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be back, babe.